What? Oh. Oh god. Oh. What is up everyone, this is Hayden Games, they're back with another video, and today we are back with another tier list video. I have been getting so many good views on these tier lists, so I thought I better keep the train rolling, and is that how you say it? I don't know. I better keep the whatever going, and do another one. And today we're doing a Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach character tier list. So I have seen a YouTuber or a couple do this, and I thought I'll do it myself. There's a couple of other people that are wanting to do this, but just a matter of time for matter of waiting. But yeah, we are going to do this ourselves today, and these are in no particular order of how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to rank them based on how they are in the game, their designs and all that. So with that said, let's get into this. So Helpy. So Helpy isn't technically in the game, he's just a save point thing. I still really like him though. I'll say he's A tier. The Blob. Okay, this is the one of the most controversial ones, because we know basically nothing about this thing other than it being... Okay, after I rank it, I'm going to have my own personal theory on it, because I don't really want to make a separate video or anything about my theories on it. So, I think the Blob is A as well. So, the Blob, I feel like the Blob is Molten Freddy maybe, with the Petaplex kids and possessing the FNAF 1 mask, so the body mask, the mangle mask, the Chica mask, and then the other ones are actually possessed by the actual original spirits, which is Funtime Freddy's, the Molten Freddy spirits, and Baby and the Puppet are obviously gone from that, but yeah. That's what I feel like the Blob is in terms of possession, honestly. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do for the Blob, but yeah. So, okay, the baby cameo in the ice cream parlor. I really like this Easter egg. I thought it was pretty cool seeing a baby staff bot in the ice cream parlor. I thought that was pretty cool. So I would say it's a B tier. And again, this is just my opinion. Don't take my opinion as actual fact or anything. Feel free to make your own opinions and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna save Bear and Trap for one of the last ones. So let's move on to Sun and Moon. So Sun is A tier. I love his personality, I like his design, but I feel like we should have seen him more. That's the only thing I wish. Moon, S tier straight away. His creepiness, his design, his game mechanics are all so really good. So I'm going to say Moon is straight up an S tier for me. Okay, the regular staff bots. So, or is it meaning the cleaner bots? I don't know if it's meaning regular staff bots or if it's meaning the cleaner bots. I'll assume they're the cleaner bots, so it's just kind of cool to see staff bots around the place, but they're not really a necessary character. I'll say they're a C tier. Also, I'm actually going to change this to F instead of that other stuff. Okay, DJ Music Man. So I would say he's A tier. The only thing that's limiting him to an S tier is that I love his design. I love his scene in the Fazcade. I thought it was really cool, really terrifying. The only thing I wish is that we saw more of it. That's the only thing. So that's the only thing restricting him from an S tier. If it wasn't for that, I would have put him in S. Oh, great. These Indo Skeletons. This was by far the most terrifying part of the game. I actually haven't played the game, just a small disclaimer, I've not played this. But I have seen a ton of gameplay, let's plays on it, so I know enough to make personal opinions and stuff on it. So these Endoskeletons are by far the most terrifying part about this game. Literally the weeping angels from Doctor Who, basically, red light, green light, whatever you want to call it. I would say B tier. It's just the design that's limiting it. They're terrifying, but I still prefer like the designs of like the other animatronics over just the Endoskeletons. The Nightmare Helpbots. So, sorry if I keep like calling it between the Helpbots and Staffbots. They basically are the same thing anyway. These guys, I wish we saw more of them. Like, they became these, and they could actually jump scare you in the game outside of that pit trap, like you see in the image here. I wish that they could, like, we saw more of them, like, after, like post-game, or even, like, a little bit before post-game, where the regular Staffbots become these, and they can jump scare you outside of the pit jump scare. That's the other thing I wish they could have done, but I still really like this design, so I'm going to give them an A tier. Actually, I'll limit them to a B tier, actually. I might change it to an A later, but I'll see. Glam Rock Chica. So, Glam Rock Chica, I like her design. I kind of wish that she had a bit more of like a boss fight other than just chucking her into the trash compactor, basically. Although her design was like the most... not design. Her like... temporary death, if you will, in the trash compactor was probably the most, I don't want to say gruesome, but it's like the most awful kind of like thing to happen to Chica sort of thing out of all three of the ones that you can decommission. So I would say she's A tier. Glam Rock Bonnie, technically he's not in the game, but there's so much I did not mean to do that, sorry. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, he's just missing from the game, but there's a lot of mystery behind Glam Rock Bonnie, and hopefully we do see more in the DLC. For now, though, I'm going to have to put him in a B tier for that reason. Glam Rock Freddy, S tier. Straight away, he's iconic. His design is amazing. And the way he helps in the game and stuff, he's just an S tier straight off the bat. Mr. Hippo, I loved this Easter egg at one of the endings where he became basically in the place of Glam Rock Freddy, and then Monty became the head player, of course, but Glam Rock Hippo was just hilarious, so I'm gonna say he's a B tier. Gregory, okay, this is gonna be a controversial one because the theory is going around about him being a robot, about him being possessed by the crying child spirit and stuff like that. I want to give him an S tier because he is like really good as like an actual character, because we're used to like seeing like Michael Afton as the main character and stuff, so to see Gregory is a nice change. But I feel like him being an actual animatronic though, like, diminishes so much of his character just to basically bring up the past and stuff. It's a little bit annoying to me, and to a lot of other people as well. It's very controversial. So, I'm gonna keep him at an S tier for now. Mattbots. Okay. I know people will put him as low for trolling reasons, because people just hate... Actually, they don't strip hate the fact that he gives off like cheap jump scares of like his map stuff. It's honestly funny to me, honestly. Please take this map. Take our map. Please enjoy. Free map. I'll say he's A tier. I know people will probably put him in like a C tier or stuff like that, but I'll say he's A tier. I just like him. Actually, no, I wouldn't say that much. I'll say he's a B tier. Montgomery, Montgomery, however you want to say it. Montgomery or Monty. I really like his character, and the fact that he potentially could be like the killer of like Glam Rock Bonnie from what people are theorizing about and stuff like that. I like his design, his ego. I'll say he's an S tier, honestly. Vanessa. With her backstory and stuff, I'll say she's honestly an A tier for me. Like, her backstory is really dark, although potentially it might not be because of certain stuff in the CDs. But yeah, I just like her character and stuff. It's pretty cool. Roxanne. I would say, before she got broken down, I'll say she's only A tier. I like her design, her mechanics in the game. I think she has the quickest one out of all of them, for what I know. So, although I actually haven't seen it properly in full detail, honestly. So I'll say she's only A tier. The security bots. So, much like the nightmare bots, I wish they got turned into like the nightmare bots, where, like just before post-game, like when you're trying to escape the Pizzaplex. I'll say those are B tier. Like, it would definitely, security breach would definitely be a lot more boring without the map, I keep confusing the bot name, sorry, without the security bots, but they can be a little bit annoying at times when it comes to the security bots. Okay, actually, I would say like just before post-game, like between like 4 to 6 AM should be this nightmare bots. I think they should like completely remove the security bots for like post-game maybe, and just leave like the regular animatronics. I feel like that would have been probably the best thing they could have done. So yeah, I'll say the security bots are probably B. I'll lower them to a C actually. Broken Glamrock Chica. Yes. She becomes a lot more scarier once she gets thrown into the trash compactor. Her design is really good for being withered and broken. And the fact that she can't actually speak because you've taken away her voice box, it just makes it like so much more terrifying, like not knowing where she could be coming from. And yeah, it just makes it a lot more scary for her, so she's definitely an S tier. Broken Monty. His boss fight was actually good compared to the other ones. I forgot to mention the regular Monty, but yeah. However, when he's like decommissioned, he basically can't do anything other than like stay in one place, and it's only if you come up to him he jump scares you. So I feel like I like the design of Monty, but I feel like he's only an A tier. Roxanne Broken, S tier. Her design, which after she gets broken, is really good. She gets a lot more difficult to deal with, and I feel like that's a good challenge. So I'll say she's S tier. Okay, before we get to Vanny, I want to do a bird trap. I want to do these last two. So, okay, so the people that are calling them is Pat Pats for these little wet floor signs. I think they're pretty cool and cute to like be around the place and stuff like that. So I know people have memed it, putting it in the S tier. Actually, no, but I'll put them in S tier as well, screw it. They are pretty cool. Okay, actual music man, so I'll say he's probably C tier. I wish we saw more of him outside the vents. I feel like it was pretty cool though how he was in the vents, basically the defender of the vents. Where anytime you go into a vent, he would basically come up behind you, try and kill you. So yeah, I would say I just wish we saw more of him, so I'll say he's only a C tier. Okay, it's time for the most controversial ones of all time. Vanny and Burn Trap. Burn Trap, I love his design. It was so much better than Scrap Trap and FNAF 6. And although I wish we saw more of him, like glimpses of him, like outside of being under the Pizzaplex. So, but his boss fight and his design and just the way he does stuff is just, and that ending was so good. So I'm gonna say he's honestly S tier. I don't care. Say he's an F or however much you want to say it. I think he's S tier. Vanny. This is the one I will rank lower. I'll say she's only B, honestly. Her design is good, although I think it could be a little bit more terrifying, but yeah, her design was alright. I just wish we saw more of her other than just skipping around occasionally. I feel like she should have had a more prominent role. I hope we do get to see more of her in the DLC, but yeah, she just needed a more prominent role. It's literally the same thing that happened with Lady Dimitrescu, however you want to pronounce her name, from Resident Evil 8. I probably just butchered that heavily. Lady Dimitrescu, or whatever. they're basically the same thing. They both got butchered. Like, they were so hyped up in the trailers, but then they just got butchered in the actual game. So they're basically the same thing. So I'm only going to say Vanny is a B tier, honestly. And that is going to do for this tier list. Let me know your own tier lists down below in the comments or in the premiere chat, because I will probably make this a premiere. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you were new, and I will see you in the next video or live stream. Goodbye.